Good morning, dear students, whether my voice is audible. Okay. Good morning. Yesterday we completed with the most easy chapter, which was of 5 marks, 4 marks. The weightage is of 4 marks. Yes, good morning, Kavita. Yeah, thank you. Okay. So today we are going to start with one more life process chapter. So it will be of 3 marks, I guess. I will just show you the weightage of the topic. Just a minute. I think 3 to 4 marks. Excretion. Yeah. So this is of 3 marks, guys. So usually what we make mistake in preparing for competitive exam, especially for biology, ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಲೈಫ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ ಲೈಕ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೀಷನ್ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬಹುದು ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಅದರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ದೆನ್ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಇಸ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್ ಸೊ ಈ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ನಾವು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ಹೌದಾ ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಟರ್ಮಿನಾಲಜೀಸ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ದ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಲೆಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಷನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಮೋರ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಮೋರ್ ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನೀವು ಥಿಯರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಓದ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀರಾ ಆ ಪಾಠನ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೈ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಆರ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೈ ಲೈಕ್ ದ ವೇಟೇಜ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಮೋರ್ ನೋ ಆ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ವೆನ್ ಐ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಮೈ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ I focused on the topics which are actually general topics actually. ಯಾಕೆ ಜನರಲ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಕಂಪೇರ್ ದ ವೇಟೇಜ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ದಟ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ವೇಟೇಜ್ ಇದೆ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೈ ಐ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟೆಡ್ ದ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಮೋರ್ ವೇಟೇಜ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನೌ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಫೋಕಸಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಲೆಸ್ ವೇಟೇಜ್ okay then let us move on to today's topic, that is excretory system of the human body as well as the elimination. Just give me a minute whether the screen is visible to everyone. Okay, I will share it now. Let us brush up some concepts, then we will solve certain questions on. Okay. Okay, excretory products and their elimination. The first thing here, we have to mainly focus on how excretory system developed from the lower organism to higher organisms or the most advanced organism. Not only the excretory system or excretory organs, the excretory substances which are eliminated by lower organism, which are eliminated by higher organism. ಯಾಕೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ಅಮೋನಿಯಾ ಮಾತ್ರ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ? Okay. Why certain animals or certain organism excrete urea? Why certain organism excrete uric acid? So that all we should focus on. So process of excretion. I want someone to interact now. I need to read this. Deepti, can you read? 1 minute. I will make you enable your mic. Yeah. You can read it now, Deepti. Yum. Are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Process of excretion. The process of excreting ammonia in metabolism. Many bond fishes, aquatic amphibians, and aquatic insects are ammonolitic in nature. Ammonia, as is readily soluble, is generally excreted by diffusion across body surface or through gill surface in fish as ammonia ions. Kidney do not play a significant role in its removal. Terrestrial adaptation necessitated the production of lesser toxic nitrogenous waste like urea and uric acid for conservation of water. Mammals, many terrestrial amphibians and marine fishes mainly excrete urea and are called ureotelic animals. Ammonia produced by metabolism is converted into urea in the liver of these animals and released into the blood, which is filtered and excreted out by the kidneys. Reptiles, birds, land snails, and insects excrete nitrogenous waste as uric acid in the form of pellet or paste with a minimum loss of water, and also ureotelic animals.
Okay. So here we have to focus on gill surfaces. Yeah. So gill surfaces are usually adapted to excrete ammonia. And ammonia is a highly poisonous or highly toxic excretory substance. It needs more water to get dissolved, it will be soluble only in the presence of more water. The next one is terrestrial adaptation anta bandaga. It is necessitated to produce the lesser toxic nitrogenous waste like urea and uric acid. So, illi mammals, many terrestrial amphibians, marine fishes mainly excrete urea, and these are called as ureotelic. Reptiles, birds, land snails, they excrete uric acid to conserve the water. So those organisms are called uricotelic. ಇಲ್ಲಿ definitions ಅನ್ನ ರಿವೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. You have to focus on more examples like reptiles, birds. Specific examples ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ, land snails. ಮತ್ತಲ್ಲಿ marine fishes ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. Some of the marine fishes will excrete the excretory substance as ureotelic, urea ಆಗಿ excrete ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ. But most of the aquatic animals will excrete ammonia as a excretory substance. So ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ತುಂಬಾ questions ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. You should be focused, guys. The next one is ಈಗ excretory organs ಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಹೇಗೆ lower organisms ಇಂದ higher organisms ವರೆಗೂ excretory organs develop ಆದ್ವು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನೋಡೋಣ. So the first one is protonephridia or the flame cells. The next one is nephridia. The third one is Malpighian tubules. Now, yeah, I request Chandru to read out the slide, please. Can you read it, Chandru?
Protonephridia or flame cells are the excretory structures of Platintiums, retifers, and some annelids and the Cephalocrodata amphioxys. Nephridia are the tubular excretory structures of earthworms and other annelids. Malpighian tubules are excretory structures of most of insects, including cockroaches. Adrenal glands or green glands perform the excretory function in crustaceans like prawns.
Okay, thank you, Chandru. So here, just a minute. I just shaded with the things which you have to focus on. Okay, so here, protonephridia ಅನ್ನೋದೇನಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? Protonephridia or flame cells are the excretory structures in platyhelminthes. Why these are called as flame cells? The structure will be having a cilia which looks like a flame. Okay, so the cells appear like a flame. That is why these are called flame cells. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಹೆಸರು protonephridia. ಇದು ಯಾವ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ಆಂಫಿಯಾಕ್ಸಿಸ್. protonephridia, amphioxus. protonephridia, amphioxus. The next one is nephridia ಅನ್ನೋದೇನು? These are the tubular excretory structure. This shape is tubular. So you can see this in earthworms. Nephridia, earthworms. Protonephridia, annelids or amphioxus. Amphioxus ಅನ್ನ ಯಾಕೆ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ. Malpighian tubules ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾಕ್ರೋಚ್. Malpighian tubules, cockroach. The next one is antennal glands or green glands are present in crustaceans like prawns. Prawns ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ? Antennal glands or green glands. I repeat, protonephridia, flatworms or amphioxus, nephridia, earthworms, Malpighian tubules, cockroach, antennal glands, or it is also called as green gland, which is present in prawn. Okay, now let us solve some questions. After that, we will again brush up certain concepts. Just a minute. Okay. I hope the screen is visible to everyone. Let us start with the first question on excretion and elimination today. The first question goes like this, guys. Which of the following is not accumulated by the body of living organism? Ammonia, carbon dioxide, urea, and oxygen. Ammonia, carbon dioxide, urea, and oxygen. Okay, Saundarya option B, Nandish option B, Deeptiyam option B, Shilpa, Shamita, Chaitra option D, Veeresh option B, Gurusit option B, Gurusit. ತುಂಬಾ ದಿನ ಇದು ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿಲ್ವಾ ಅಲ್ವಾ? Pavitra option B, Rakshita option D, Kavita option B. Which of the following is not accumulated by the body of a living organism? Okay, very easy question. Aishwarya Pagat option D. ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. ರಮ್ಯಾ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ. ವಿಚ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಕ್ಯುಮಿಲೇಟೆಡ್? ಯಾವುದು ಅಕ್ಯುಮಿಲೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೀಟ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಹೌದಾ? ಅಮೋನಿಯಾ ಫೌಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ಫಿಶಸ್, ಯೂರಿಯಾ ಫೌಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ಸರ್ಟನ್ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ marine fishes and all. ಚಂದ್ರು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ. ಓಕೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ excretory product which will be stored and then excreted by the living organism through the respiration. Expiration ಇಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಹೊರಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. The thing which will not accumulate in the body of living organism, they ask. ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. It will not accumulate and it is not excreted. The right answer is option D, oxygen. It is not accumulated. Accumulate agala, store agala adu body alli. It is utilized by our body. Right. So the right answer is option D. The next question goes like this. Which of the following is not the major form of nitrogenous waste? So we know that there are three types of nitrogenous waste: ammonia, urea, uric acid. Right. So idರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ಮೇಜರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಅಮೋನಿಯಾ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಯೂರಿಯಾ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಯೂರಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್. ವಾಟ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್? ಪಾರ್ವತಿ, ವೀರೇಶ್, ಐಶ್ವರ್ಯ, ಚೈತ್ರ, ನಂದೀಶ್, ದೀಪ್ತಿ, ಹೇಮಶ್ರೀ, ಗುರುಸಿತ್, ಶಮಿತಾ, ಸೌಂದರ್ಯ, ಆಕಾಶ್, Yuti, Ramya. Almost all of you voted for option C. DB, Shilpa Nayak. Okay, option C. Kavita and Rakshita, option C. Right. So here, our ಏನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, which of the following is not the major form of nitrogenous waste ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಚಂದ್ರು, ಯೂರಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಅಂತ ಚಂದ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಫೈನ್. Let us see the correct answer later. Let me explain you. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ when you focus guys, idರಲ್ಲಿ nitrogenous waste ಯಾವ್ದಾವ್ದಿದೆ? Which is the nitrogenous waste? Ammonia is one of the nitrogenous waste. Urea is nitrogenous waste. Uric acid is nitrogenous waste. When you see to the carbon dioxide, that is which is CO2, even though this is an excretory waste, but it is not nitrogenous waste. ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ nitrogen ಇದೆನಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. It is non-nitrogenous waste. ಸೊ ಈ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಗೆ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದೇ ಆಸ್ಕ್ಡ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಮೇಜರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್. ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಯಾವುದು ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನಸ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದೆ ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ದು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ದ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನ್ ಆಕರ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಎ, ಬಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿ. ಅಮಾಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫೋಕಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸಿ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಪಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಈಸಿ ಬಟ್ ದ ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಬಿಹೈಂಡ್ ಇಟ್, that plays a role here. Now let us focus on it, guys. Yeah. The correct answer is option D. So until now, I think only Chandru voted for option D answer. Option D, that is uric acid. Comparatively, Uric acid has a less amount of nitrogen than compared to ammonia and urea. So the right answer here is it is uric acid. Okay, good, Chandru. Now, let us proceed to the next question, guys. Third question goes like this. Which of the following is most toxic form of nitrogenous waste? A. Guanine, B. Ammonia, C. Urea, D. Uric acid. Okay, I got the answer. Parvati option B, Rakshita option D. Yes, Saundarya Deepti D, Rakshita option B, Anvita option B, Gurusid option D, Aishwarya option B, Ramya option D, Nandish option B, DB option B. Fine. Just now I explained. That is why listen to the explanation. ಸುಮ್ನೆ ನನ್ನ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ರಾಂಗ್ ಆಯ್ತಪ್ಪ, ನನ್ನ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಷನ್ ಕೇಳಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಲ್ಲ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೈ ವೇರ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಓವರ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ನಾನು ಹಿಂದೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ಯೂರಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್. ಅಮೋನಿಯಾ ಮತ್ತೆ ಯೂರಿಯಾಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಯೂರಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಅದನ್ನ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಆನ್ಸರ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಯೂರಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ರಾಂಗ್. The next thing is guanine, ammonia, urea dalli the highest percentage of nitrogen is found in ammonia, which is highly toxic. Adenagide, which is highly toxic. Highly toxic ide. So the nitrogen is more in ammonia. It is average. I mean, compared to ammonia, it is less in urea. It is least in uric acid. So the right answer here is option B. The right answer is option B. Focus on the question and then answer, guys. Don't be in a hurry. Fine. Let us proceed to the next question. Ammonia is generally excreted through which of the following? Yava organ inda ammonia excrete agate? Option A, kidney. Option B, gills. Option C, lungs. Option D, skin. Yes, YouTube student, what is your answer? Be fast. Lakshmi Arasiddhi option A, Sinchana option B, Saundarya option B, Deepti Anvita voted for option B, Nandish, Parvati, Veerish, Aishwarya voted for option B, Chaitra, Sneha Gowda, DB, Ramya Yam, Shilpa Nayak voted for option D. Let us check. Duty. Okay, fine. Let us check. So we know that, guys, ammonia is generally excreted by the aquatic organisms, alva? By the aquatic organisms. So in the aquatic organisms, the respiratory organ will be the gills, right? So when you see the options, kidneys, lungs and skin, so these are usually not found in the aquatic organism in a most advanced form. So the right answer is option B, that is gills. I'm sorry. Most of you answered it. Good. Now let us proceed to the next question. The fifth question goes like this. The process of excreting ammonia is called as ureotelism. Very easy question. Option A, whether this is a true statement. Option B, whether this is a false statement. Parvati, Anvita, Saundarya, Rakshita, Chaitra. YouTube students, Nandish, Aishwarya, Gayatri. Aishwarya, okay. Veerish, Tanu. Then, what about others? DB, okay. Duty. Fine. So most of you answered it correctly. The answer is it is a false statement because the process of excreting ammonia. Can anyone tell me what is that process is called as? Ammonia excretion process gain anta karitare. This is a false statement. Most of you answered it correctly. But what is the true statement of it? Very good, Rakshita. Ammonotelism. Okay. So that is a right answer. Good. Now let us proceed to the next question. The answer for this is option B. That is, it is a false statement. Fine. Next question goes like this. In ureotelic animals, in ureotelic organisms, ammonia is converted into Which of the following? Ureotelic organism ಅಲ್ಲಿ, even though nitrogenous waste formed first is ammonia, then it converts into some substance. ಸೊ ಯಾವ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಅದು ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂರಿಯೋಟೆಲಿಕ್ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಯೂರಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ರಿಮೇನ್ಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಸಚ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರಿಮೇನ್ಸ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಅಂತ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಯೂರಿಯಾ. Yes, good. Very quick responses. D. Anvita, Parvati. Option D. Saundarya. Option D. Yes, Gayatri, Kavita, Chaitra, Shilpa, Nayak, Jyoti, Lakshmi, Sinchana, Rakshita. Appreciate the quick reply of girls actually. Veerish, fine. Sneha Gowda. Deepti, yum. Okay, fine. Okay, most of you answered it as option B. Sorry, option D. Let us check the answer. Option D is the right answer. That is urea. The next one is, which of the following is not a uricotelic organism? Option A, mammals. Option B, reptiles. Option C, birds. Option D, land snails. Yaudu uricotelic organism alla? Anvita, Parvati, Rakshita, Chaitra, Sinchana, Lohit, Sneha, Deepti, Aishwarya. Most of you answered as option A. Few of you voted for option C. Uricotelic animal alla anta kelidare. Kavita option A, Veeresh option C, Lakshmi option C, Chandru option D, Jyoti. Okay. Parvati, uriotelism. Okay. Option C, Gayatri option C. Let us check the answer. Option A, mammals is not a uricotelic organism. It is a ureotelism. Ureotelism. It excretes urea. So reptiles, birds, and land snails ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? So these excrete uric acid. That is why these are referred as uricotelic animals or organisms. Next question goes like this. Which of the following is not a guanotelic organism? Option A, spider. Option B, scorpions. Option C, starfish. Option D, marine birds. ಅವ್ರೇನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, which of the following is not a guanotelic? Guanotelic ಅಂದ್ರೆ some organisms are there which excrete the excretory substance as guanine. Guanine ಅನ್ನ excrete ಮಾಡಿರುವಂತಹ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ಗೆ ಗ್ವಾನೋಟೆಲಿಕ್ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಈ ಕೆಳಗಿನ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ ಗ್ವಾನೈನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಐ ಗಾಟ್ 3 responses over here. I got 3 responses. Saundarya option A, Nandish option C, Veeresh, Akash, Neha Gowda, Lakshmi Odaya, Deepti, Jyoti, Tanu, Pavitra. Yes. Kavita. What about YouTube students? Be fast, guys. Rakshita. Fine. Okay, YouTube students also voted for option C. Let us check the answer. So the right answer is option C. Spiders, scorpions, and marine birds are guanotelic organisms. They excrete guanine, okay, as an excretory product. Starfish is not like that. It excretes ammonia. So the right answer is option C, that is starfish. 10th question goes like this. Excretion of which of the following is for adaptation of water conservation? ವಾಟರ್ ಕನ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಯಾವ ಅಡಾಪ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಇದೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೀಟರಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ? ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೀಟರಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಡಾಪ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ? Until I read the options, please don't answer. Option A, ammonia. Option B, urea. Option C, uric acid. Option D, carbon dioxide. Yes, who is going to answer this? Rakshita, Sinchana, Parvati, DB, Saundarya, Lakshmi, Shilpa Nayak, Jyoti, Gurusut. Fine. Most of you voted for option C. Nandish. Most of the people are present but not able to answer. Tiffin ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ಮಲ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಎಲ್ರು? All should respond, all should message. And Nandish option B, Veeresh option B, Gayatri option C. Let us check the answer. Option C, that is uric acid, is the right answer. Now let us brush up some concepts, guys. So this we discussed. No? Next. This is a human urinary system, the diagram of human urinary system. Uh, Next. Kidney, renal column, cortex, renal capsule, renal veil and renal arteries, renal pelvis, ureter. Okay, structure of kidney is here. It is shaded by a screen. Okay. Okay. Just a minute. Purvi, can you read out the slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Kidneys are reddish brown, bean-shaped structures situated between the levels of last thoracic and third lumbar vertebra, close to the dorsal inner wall of the abdominal cavity. Each kidney of an adult human measures 10 to 12 centimeter in length, 5 to 7 centimeter in width, 2 to 3 centimeter in thickness, with an average weight of 120 to 170 gram. Towards the center of the inner concave surface of the kidney is a knot called hilum, through which ureter, blood vessels, and nerves enter. Inner to the hilum is a broad funnel-shaped space called the renal pelvis, which with projections called calyces. The outer layer of kidney is a tough capsule. Inside the kidney, there are two zones, an outer cortex and an inner medulla. The medulla is divided into a few conical masses, medullary pyramids, projecting into the calyces, calyces. The cortex extend in between the medullary pyramids as renal columns called columns of Bertini.
So the words which I highlighted, please focus on those words, guys. Thank you, Purvi. Yeah. So this is regarding the structure of kidney. We have to focus on hilum, medulla, cortex and medulla, medullary pyramids, columns of Bertini. Next. So this is a structural and functional unit of kidney which is called as a nephron. So in the nephron, we have to focus on the function of glomerulus, that is a glomerular filtrate, PCT, DCT, afferent arteriole and Henle's loop. What happens if Henle's loop is not there in our kidney? That we have to focus. Then types of nephrons we have. I request Pavitra, can you read out the slide?
Yes, ma'am. In a majority of nephrons, the loop of Henle's is too short and extends only very little into the medulla. Such nephrons are called cortical nephrons. In some of the nephrons, the loop of Henle's is very long and runs deep into the medulla. These nephrons are called juxtamedullary nephrons.
We have to focus on two types of nephrons. The first one is cortical nephron, and the next one is juxtamedullary nephrons. Thank you, Pavitra. Cortical juxtamedullary nephrons. Yes. Next, vasa recta. Now, okay. Anvita, can you read out the slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
The efferent arteriole emerging from the glomerulus forms a fine capillary network around the renal tubule called the peritubular capillaries. A minute vessel of this network runs parallel to the Henle's loop, forming U-shaped vasa recta. Vasa recta is absent or highly reduced in cortical nephrons.
Vasa recta, thank you, Anvita. So it is efferent arteriole, vasa recta and efferent emerging from glomerulus forms a fine capillary network around the renal tubule. The main thing is vasa recta is absent in cortical nephrons. Okay. Next. urine formation. Fine. I request Nandish to read out the slide. Can you read it, Nandish? No response. Okay. Veerish, can you read out the slide?
Urine formation involves their main process, namely glomerular filtration, reabsorption, and secretion that takes place in different parts of the nephron.
Thank you. 1 minute. Can you read out glomerular filtration? The first point. Just a minute. You can read it now.
Glomerular filtration, the first step in urine formation of the formation of blood, which is carried out by the glomerulus and is called glomerular filtration. And on average, 100 to 1200 ml of blood is filtered by the kidneys per minute, which constitute roughly 1/5 of the blood pumped out by each venture of the constitute roughly 1/5 of the blood pumped out by each venture of the RTC minute.
Okay, thank
The
you. Okay, 1 minute. So here we have to focus on 1100 to 1200 ml of blood is filtered by the kidneys per minute. That is most important. Next, the second point, the glomerular capillary blood pressure causes filtration of blood through three layers: endothelium, epithelium of Bowman's capsule, basement membrane. Okay, the epithelial cell of Bowman's capsule called podocytes. Epithelium cells ಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ? Podocytes ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. Bowman's capsule ನ epithelial cells ಗೆ. These are arranged in an intricate manner so as to leave some minute spaces called filtration slits or slit pores. Okay, now we have to focus on the last point, the amount of the filtrate formed by the kidneys per minute. ಫಿಲ್ಟ್ರೇಟು ಗ್ಲೋಮಿರಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗುವ ಫಿಲ್ಟ್ರೇಟು ಪರ್ ಮಿನಿಟ್ಗೆ ಆ ಫಿಲ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗ್ಲೋಮುಲಾರ್ ಫಿಲ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ರೇಟ್ GFR. It in a healthy individual it is approximately 125 ml per minute, 180 liters per day. So 1 minute ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗ್ಲೋಮುಲಾರ್ ಫಿಲ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿರಬೇಕು? 125 ml, 125 ml, and in a day it should be 180 liters in a healthy individual. Now let us focus on certain questions again. Okay. Here it is. Thank you, Veerish, for reading. 11th question goes like this. In most of the invertebrates, kidneys are present for excretion. Invertebrates alli kidneys irtava excretion ge. Whether this statement is true or it is false. Soundarya option A, Sinchana option A, Tanu option A, Gayatri option A, Rakshita option false, Kumar option A, Dyuti option A, Lohit option B. Fine. Sneha Gowda option A, Veeresh option A, Akash false. Fine. Pavitra option B. Let us check the answer. The right answer is option B. Kidneys, invertebrates alli kidneys irodilla. You can only see the flame cells. You can only see the protonephridia in the invertebrates, guys. Okay, don't get confused. Okay, I got 2 messages. Fine. 12th question goes like this. Which of the following organism has flame cells for excretion? Flatworms, roundworms, hookworms, pinworms. Just now we discussed it. Flame cells ಎದ್ರಲ್ಲಿದೆ? Parvati, Lohit, Chaitra, Veeresh, Soundarya. Voted for option A, Lakshmi, Rakshita. I'm sorry, Aishwarya, Dyuti. Sneha Gowda voted for option A. Very good. We can see the flame cells we can see the flame cells in flatworms or especially in the which is called as amphioxus. Amphioxus. Then after that, can anyone tell me the other name of flame cell? The other name of flame cell? No doubt the answer is option A. Who all answered it option A? They are correct. But tell me the other name of flame cells. What is the other name of flame cells, guys? DB answered it as protonephridia. Very good. Parvati and Sinchana also voted for it. Right. 13th question. It is also called as protonephridia. 13th question. Which of the following phyla have nephridia as an excretory structure? ಯಾವ phylum ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ nephridia excretory structure ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ? Option A, arthropod. Option B, annelids. Option C, platyhelminthes. Option D, ctenophora. Yes, Chinchana, Anvita. Yes, what Soundarya, Sneha, Rakshita, Lakshmi, Nandish, Kumar, Parvati, Purvi voted for option B. Veeresh, Shilpanayak, Kavita, Dyuti. Most of you voted for option B, that is in annelids, earthworm. Okay, the right answer is option B, that is annelid. I'm sorry. 14th question goes like this. Malpighian tubules are the excretory structures of which of the following? Insects, flatworms, roundworms, crustaceans. Sinchana, Anvita, Deepti, Nandish, Lakshmi, Shilpa Nayak, Veeresh, Dyuti voted for option A. Sneha, Saundarya, Kavita, Gayatri, Aishwarya, Pavitra. Okay, most of you voted for option A, that is Kumar. Okay, that is insects is the right answer. 15th question. Which of the following are the excretory structures of crustaceans? Nephridia, protonephridia, Malpighian tubules, antennal glands. Chaitra option D. Sorry, Chaitra option C, Anvita option D, Veeresh option D, Purvi option D, Saundarya option C. Kavita option D, Deepti, Sinchana, Chaitra, Lohit voted for option D. There is a confusion between option C and D for few people. Pavitra, DB voted for option D. Let us check. The right answer is option D, antennal glands. Antennal glands or green glands. 16th question. A notch present on the medial side of the kidney. Medial side ಇರೋ ನಾಚಿಗೆ ಕಿಡ್ನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂತಾರೆ? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಯುರೇಟರ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಪೆಲ್ವಿಸ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಹೈಲಸ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಪಿರಾಮಿಡ್. Nandish, Chaitra, option C, Nandish, option B. Okay, answer it. Gayatri, Lohit, Veeresh, Deepti, Lakshmi, Chaitra. Okay, most Aishwarya, Pavitra. Okay, most of you answered it as option C, Sneha, Kumar, DB. Okay, the right answer is option C, that is Hylas. Great. Sneha Gowda, can you read out the slide? Are you here, Sneha Gowda?
Pair of bean-shaped structures present in the human body and in other mammals are called kidneys. Kidneys are surrounded by a capsule called renal capsule. The point at which the renal arteries and nerves enters the kidneys and renal veins and ureter leaves the kidneys is called hilum. It is a deep notch present on the linear surface of the kidney.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, thank you, Sneha Gowda. Question number 17 goes like this, guys. A person is undergoing prolonged fasting. Fasting ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. His urine will be found to contain abnormal quantities of our urine ನಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ? Fats, amino acid, glucose and ketones. Yes, who is going to answer this? Sneha Gowda option B, Nandish option B, Purvi, Kumar, option C, Gayatri, Saundarya, option B, Sinchana, Dyuti, Parvati. Most of you are answering as option B. Only one or two answered it as Lohit, option D. Okay. Viresh, option C. ಮತ್ತಾರು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. DB, DTM, option D. Okay. So the right answer is option D, that is ketones. ಈ condition ಗೆ ketonuria ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. A person who undergo prolonged fasting, ಅವರ excretory substance, ಅವ್ರ urine ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ketones ಕಂಡು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, which is one of the protein. Okay. Now Yashwant MC, can you read out the slide? Okay. Kumar, can you read out the slide?
Ketonuria is a medical condition in which ketone bodies are present in the urine. It is seen the condition where the body produces excess ketones, which is an using the alternate seen during starvation or prolonged fasting. So if a person is undergoing prolonged fasting, his urine would contain abnormal quantities of ketones.
Okay, thank you, Kumar. Fine. Question number 18 goes like this, guys. A terrestrial animal must be able to, option A, excrete large amounts of water in urine, option B, conserve water, option C, actively pump salts out through the skin, option D, excrete large amounts of salts in the urine. Yes, who is going to answer this? Terrestrial animal, the ability ಏನಿರ್ಬೇಕು? Parvati, option D. Fine. Sinchana, option D. Deepti, Sneha, Nandish, option B. Kavita, Lakshmi, Viresh. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ಯು ಗೈಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಸ್ ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಓಟ್ ಬಿದ್ದಿದೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. Okay, few of you will understand the question and try to answer. Most of you will understand it better and answer it correctly. Okay, but do it, like do understand the question and then answer. Simply don't blindly answer the question. So the right answer ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರು, ಟೆರಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ it has the ability to conserve water. The main thing is it should conserve the water. So option B is the right answer. It is not that excrete large amount of salts in the urine. ಅದು ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇಲ್ಲ. So the answer is option B, that is conserve water ಅಂತ. Fine. Sinchana, can you read out the slide? Yeah.
Since terrestrial animals do not have automatic access to either fresh or salt water, they need to conserve water to manage water content in other ways, balancing of gains and losses. Ammonia is the most harmful form and needs a huge amount of water for its elimination, whereas uric acid, being the least toxic, is often removed with a minimum loss of water. The method of extraction ammonia is ammonialism.
Okay, thank you, Sinchana. Fine. Let us proceed to the next question. 19th question goes like this. The two kidneys lie in the man at the level of ovaries at the same level. The left kidney at a higher level than the right one. Option D, the right kidney at a higher level than the left one. ಹೇಗೆ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಿಡ್ನಿ ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ. ಲೋಹಿತ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೌಂದರ್ಯ voted for option B. Rakshita, option D. Gayatri, Viresh, Pavitra, Sneha, Rakshita. Okay. Aishwarya, Ramya understand the question properly and then answer everyone. Deepti Sinchana. Duty Parva. Okay, most of you answered as option B. Duty option D. Parvati. Deepti WG41. Yes. Kumar. Shilpa Nayak. Kavita voted for option C. So the right answer is, guys, ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಕಿಡ್ನಿ ಅಟ್ ಅ ಹೈಯರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ದನ್ ದ ರೈಟ್ ಒನ್ ಅಂತ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜನ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜನ ಎದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೋಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅಟ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಂತ. ದ ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಫ್ಯೂ ಪೀಪಲ್ voted for option, the correct option actually. So the right answer is option C, the left kidney at a higher level than the right one. In humans, the kidney are located in the abdominal cavity. The right kidney is placed at a slightly lower than the left kidney. Why? Because in order to accommodate the liver present on the right side. Liver iro karana, right side alli liver irutte. That is why right kidney is quite lower than compared to the left kidney. So the kidneys are not at the same position. That is why draw ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಕೂಡ you can see in the diagram, the left kidney is at a higher position, the right kidney is at lower position. Question number 20 goes like this, guys. The filtrate from the glomerulus contain. Glomerulus ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ filtrate of the glomerulus ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ? ಯೂರಿಯಾ and uric acid, urea, uric acid and ammonia, urea, uric acid, ammonia and water, urea, uric acid, glucose and water. Saundarya, Parvati, Kumar voted for option D. WG41, yes, option C. Shilpa, option D. Lohit, option B. Aishwarya, option C. Okay, Pavitra, option B. Duty, option B. Ramya, option D. So, as we are seeing in the YouTube as well as in the Zoom meeting, the number of audience or the number of participants is decreasing. ಒಂದಿನ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜನ, ಒಂದಿನ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. Okay, Kavita and Sneha, Kavita option D, Sneha option C, Gayatri option C. Okay, attend consistent ಆಗಿ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜನ. Okay, most of you like 4 ತಾಸು ಕುತ್ಕೋಬೇಕಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ PCM ಹೇಗೆ ಕುತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು? We are out of the college from 2 months, so we don't have a habit of sitting of 4 hours continuous ಆಗಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತ. Guys, you are lucky for that actually. ಸೊ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಈ ಕೋಚಿಂಗ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕೋಚಿಂಗ್ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಅಟ್ ಅ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಚ್ 4 ಅವರ್ಸ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತಾ? ನೋ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್. ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಕಿರಿಕಿರಿ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ಮನುಷ್ಯನ್ಗೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅವನು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. ನಾಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ಯು, ಫಾರ್ ಅಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಕಿರಿಕಿರಿ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಲೈಕ್ 4 ತಾಸು ಹೆಂಗ್ ಕುತ್ಕೊಳಪ್ಪ. ನೋ, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು, ನಿಮ್ಗೊಂದು ಏಮ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫುಲ್ಫಿಲ್ ದಟ್ ಏಮ್ ಆರ್ ಗೋಲ್, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೀಚ್ ದಟ್ ಗೋಲ್. ಸೊ ಯು ಗಾಟ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಅಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ ವಿಚ್ ಮೇಕ್ಸ್ ಯು ಟು ಸಿಟ್ ಫಾರ್ 4 ಅವರ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ. ನಡುವೆ 15 ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್, ಹಾಫ್ ಎನ್ ಅವರ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಇದೆ. ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ಅ ವಾಕ್ ಆರ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ರೈಡ್ ಅ ಬೈಸಿಕಲ್ ಫಾರ್ 10 minutes ಅಂಡ್ ಕಮ್. ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮನ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಕಳೀರಿ, ಅಥವಾ ಡ್ರಿಂಕ್ ಅ ಸಿಪ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟರ್. ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ದ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಇಯರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್. ಸೊ ನೀವು 15-30 minutes ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಓವರ್ ಆಲ್ 5 hours ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಅವೈಲೇಬಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಸ್ಟಡೀಸ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆನೋ ರಾತ್ರಿನೋ ವಿಚ್ ಎವರ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಂಫರ್ಟೇಬಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯು, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ read out 2 hours or 3 hours. You can click a very good marks. I mean, you can click it in CET when you get this much, when you what we can say, not adapting. When you just put or hours when you dedicate ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, when you dedicate these many hours for the studying, ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಯು ಡಿಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ CET. ಯು ವಿಲ್, ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದಟ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್. ಮೇಕ್ ಯುಟಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಟ್. 4 ತಾಸು ಹೆಂಗಪ್ಪ ಕೂಡೋದು? ಕೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇರ್ತೀರಾ, ಬಯೋ ಆಬ್ಸೆಂಟ್, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸು ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ ಡಮ್ಮು. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿಸ್? ಯು ಆರ್ ಚೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್, ಗೈಸ್. ಥಿಂಕ್ ಓವರ್ ಇಟ್. Yeah, let us check the answer. The right answer is option D. If you have to answer it, okay. See, again, no participants. 1 hour ಕುತ್ಕೊಳಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಥಿಯೇಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿ 1 hour ಆಗತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂತ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಪೇಷಂಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್, ಮ್ಯಾನ್, ರೈಟ್? ಯಾ, ಐ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ Kavita, can you read out the slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
The glomerulus filters blood and produces a glomerulus filtrate. Glomerulus filtrate contains water ions such as Na, K, Cl, Mg, CaH, etc. Bicarbonate, urea, uric acid, certain any drugs that were ingested,
Continue.
breadcrumbs, small pipetted include hormones breakdown produce of metabolism like bilirubin,
Bilirubin.
bilirubin and protoporphyrins, autocoids and their metabolites, and also secrete organs acid and bases. Glomerulus filtrate generally does not contain large protein or cells like arthrocytes, lipoprotein, etc. The Bowman's capsule collect the filtrate and it enters the tubule. All glucose
Reabsorbed.
reabsorbed immediately into the blood capillaries.
Okay, thank you, Kavita. So the answer is option D: urea, uric acid, glucose, and water. Okay, next. Question number 21. Uric acid is a nitrogenous waste in mammals and mollusks, birds and lizards, frog and cartilaginous fishes, D, insects and bony fishes. Yes, what is your answer? Parvati, Gayatri voted for option B, Lohit option B, Deepti option B, Dyuti WG 41 yes option A, Hemashri option B, Pavitra and Sneha voted for option B. So let us check the answer. Most of you voted it correctly. So the right answer is option B, that is birds and lizards. Now let us brush up few concepts again, guys. Glomerulus filtration aitalva. Next one. Diagrammatic ಇದೆ. Okay. Fine. Lohit, can you read out the slide?
An increase in blood flow to the atria of the heart can cause the release of atrial natriuretic factor. ANF can cause dilation of blood vessels, and thereby decrease the blood pressure. ANF mechanism therefore acts as a check on the renin angiotensin mechanism.
Okay, thank you. Renal disorders, we have renal calculi, stone or insoluble mass of crystallized salts. So the salts usually contain oxalates formed within the kidney. The next one is glomerulonephritis, inflammation of glomeruli of kidney. Glomerulus swell agate, inflammation agate. So it is a glomerulonephritis. Okay. Then we have to focus one more thing. Idalva antidiuretic. Yeah. Chaitra, can you read out the slide?
Yes, ma'am. The functioning of the kidneys is essentially monitored and regulated by hormonal feedback mechanisms involving the hypothalamus, the JGA, and to a certain extent the heart. Osmoreceptors in the body are activated by changes in blood volume, body fluid volume, and ionic concentration. An excessive loss of fluid from the body can activate these receptors, which stimulate the hypothalamus to release antidiuretic hormone ADH or vasopressin from the neurohypophysis. The ADH facilitates water reabsorption from later parts of the tubule, thereby preventing diuresis. An increase in body fluid volume can switch off the osmoreceptors and suppress the ADH release to complete the feedback. ADH can also affect the kidney function by its concentratory effects on blood vessels. This causes an increase in blood pressure. An increase in blood pressure can increase the glomerular blood flow and thereby the GFR.
Okay, thank you. ಸೊ ADH ಆಂಟಿ ಡೈಯೂರೆಟಿಕ್ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಹೆಸರು ವ್ಯಾಸೋಪ್ರೆಸಿನ್. ಇಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್, ಅದು ವ್ಯಾಸೋ ವೆಸಲ್ಸ್ ನ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ನಾಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಸೋ ಡೈಲೇಷನ್, ವ್ಯಾಸೋ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ವೇರ್ ಆಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದ ಲೋಹಿತ್ ರೆಡ್ ರಿಗಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ANF, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ರಿಯೂರೆಟಿಕ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ನಾಟ್ರಿಯೂರೆಟಿಕ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ವ್ಯಾಸೋ ಡೈಲೇಷನ್, ಅದು ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ನ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ವೇರ್ ಆಸ್ ಆಂಟಿ ಡೈಯೂರೆಟಿಕ್ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ನ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. This we have to remember. Let us solve few questions on it. Okay, idaitalva. 22nd question. Excretory product of mammals is option A salts, option B glucose, option C urea, option D ammonia. Be fast guys. Kumar, option C Gayatri, Sinchana, Tyuti, Chaitra, Parvati, Deepti. Almost all of you voted for option C. Option C is the right answer. Good. Question number 23, which is not a basic renal function. Basic renal ಯಾವುದು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕಿಡ್ನಿ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಪರ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್, ಸಿಕ್ರೀಷನ್, ರೀಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಪ್ಷನ್, ಫಿಲ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್. ಶಿಲ್ಪಾ, ನಂದೀಶ್, ದ್ಯುತಿ, ಗಾಯತ್ರಿ, ದೀಪ್ತಿ, ಸಿಂಚನಾ, ಕವಿತಾ, ಸ್ನೇಹ, ಪಾರ್ವತಿ, ಸೌಂದರ್ಯ, ಚೈತ್ರ, ರಕ್ಷಿತಾ. Okay, most of Aishwarya, Hemashri, most of you voted for option A. Perfusion is the right answer. Perfusion ಅನ್ನೋದು ಆಗಲ್ಲ. It is nothing but it is related to blood. Okay, secretion, reabsorption, filtration ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಕಿಡ್ನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ. Mesonephric kidney develops from, mesonephric kidney ಹೇಗೆ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎದರಿಂದ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? It is the development of kidney in the fetus, right? Anterior part of nephrotome, middle part of nephrotome, posterior part of nephrotome, none of the above. Yes, who is going to answer this? Mesonephric kidney ಎದರಿಂದ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? Be fast, YouTube students. Okay, so the answer here is option B. Mesonephrons develops by the formation of mesonephric tubule from the intermediate mesoderm. It is the principal excretory organ during early embryonic life. 4 to 8 weeks ಇದ್ದಾಗ fetus. 4 to 8 weeks ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ around 1 to 2 months ಇದ್ದಾಗ. Metanephron arises caudal to the mesonephrons at 5 weeks of development. It is permanent and functional kidney in the higher vertebrates. Pyramids in kidney of frog are, pyramids ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಕಾರ್ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಸಾರಿ ಮೆಡುಲಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿ pyramids ಇರ್ತವೆ, ಹೌದಾ? So how many pyramids are there in case of frog? 2, 5, 10 or totally absent? Oh shit, Lohit, I forgot 5-star by you. Fine. Let me start tomorrow's class with 5-star by you, Lohit. Thank you for reminding me because I don't have time now. Option D absent, Gayatri. Option D absent. Correct. Exactly. It will be absent in case of frog. So let us discuss 5-star bio question on excretion tomorrow, and let us start with a new concept. Any doubt? Okay. Okay, guys, I hope the session is clear. Please be consistent. Please don't get bored. Please dedicate some hours so that you can reach your goal. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye-bye.